What's up? What's up? I got a brand new setup. You can see that I'm actually able to stream and actually watch what I'm doing here, where I'm actually able to record and without having a lag. I'm gonna test this out when I upload the video. But I just want to let y'all know some stuff, love. We're just gonna go in the Ultimate Team and play this little house rules because I can probably prove my point more when I show you gameplay. So, what I've been just dealing with in this game is Madden 21 is like it's really unplayable. Let me show you the team right quick. 80 overall, now yeah, 80 overall team. So most of the time I'm not matched up with teams like mine. I'm usually matched up with 89 9. I seen the dude, I played the dude, I beat him actually in house rules, but he had a 93, 94, and a 92 overall core. Like he had meals up to it like a 92. Like this dude was, he must play mud all the time. But this is what I got here. My best player right now is Odell Beckham, then T.Y. Hilton, and my offensive line sucks. So on defense, we got Bradbury, Pat P, Jordan Point. I mean, you would say, well, your defense is not that bad. You know, your linebackers and defensive line, yeah, and I do get ran on. But you'll see it just the gameplay is so unplayable. Defense is like it doesn't matter what you do in this game. It's just you can't do. It's just the defense is terrible. The pursuit angles are terrible. Dudes will just do some of the stupidest things, and they just get it. Just works for them. Like a dude will just literally just run the. I played a guy last night or the day before. He did nothing but run stretched. He had the Tennessee Titans, and I think I had who would I have on? I think I had the. It was a new team. I remember I was using for him. Who was I had? I know I remember because it was a team I just haven't used before. It's coming to my head now. I'm thinking it was the Cardinals or something. It might have been the Cardinals, or it could have been the Cowboys. Actually, I think it was the Cowboys. Cause yeah, I was wondering why Dante Pro, my offensive line wasn't doing anything. This dude was running stretch, the same stretch out of the Saint, what's that? The Saints playbook. You know the one everybody likes to run. So like here, there, right there. See this? 92, 92, 92. This is what they match me up against. I know it's house rules, but everybody doesn't have these stacked teams. Like matchmaking in this game is terrible. But like I said, this dude ran stretch every single play. Every play. He passed the ball one time. It didn't matter what I did. He would just come out and run stretch and just run break. And every time he scored was like most of the first three times he scored was just breaking 80-yard runs, just breaking it. Because my guys couldn't get out blocks and they couldn't. When I did try to get the guy and tackle him, my guys just literally just they just dumb out. Like your pursuit angle, you try to go tackle somebody and you just literally just go somewhere else. You know, it's like a force field or something around these guys, and it's just really stupid. Like you can't do much. Like on defense, you gotta hope and pretty much you gotta hope and pray on defense. Like this guy right now, I'm playing this dude and he's got a good team. He sees that my team's not good, so eventually he's gonna sit and go into man coverage. And once he goes into man coverage, it's pretty much over for me, but not really because Odell Beckham can run corner routes for some reason. He can run better corner. Here, did I tell you? I told you he's going into man coverage. Did I tell you? So we're gonna see if we can score right here. Yeah, because like I said, the zones. Even if you got a good team, zones don't work. See this dude's team. This dude's team's got a good defense, but literally the zones are just terrible. So you just got to be lucky. You got to pretty much be lucky in this game. And then there's a little touch pass there, a little touchy touch, a little touchy touch there. You know, nothing too simple, nothing too hard. A little touchy touch pass. I think I faked it. No, no, okay. So all right, so now I got to get on defense here. And this is where the problem's gonna come in. This is where the problems come in, and this is what I do. I usually set my quarter flats at about 15, 20 yards, because the zone flats and the other one hooks, they don't matter, because you don't want them going back there. You just want them to play where they're supposed to play. But I've been running this nickel double DB right here. I usually run this. I'm gonna try to blitz him right here because he's probably gonna try to run. Yeah, RPO. Okay. So now we see he's finna hurry up because he's panicking now. He's not panicking. All right, let's try to do a cover two here. This is where you put these hooks in the 20 and 15 yards because you never know what this guy gonna do. He might try to hit the middle of the field. Oh, there we go. Did D. Good D. But it's gonna come down. He's probably finna come. He's probably finna get something that's gonna go his way. It always happens, especially when you got a team like mine. They're gonna bail him out some kind of way. Watch, he's gonna do something, throw a horrible read. That's mine. Good D. Okay. All of a sudden, I gotta cut my computer on and my Elgato and record gameplay for y'all to see that I can play. For me to get some good wins, I gotta actually get on here and record that. If I wasn't recording, none of this would be happening. And this is something new right here. This is cover four poems. I'm gonna go in this cover four poems and see what I can do. He's not. Nope. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. I told you that. I seen it. That was just good bait. Now, like I said, that was cool. I don't know what the hell going on right now, but maybe I need to start streaming again. Y'all know when I start streaming, stuff works. But as you see, I just beat the dude with a pretty good team. A pretty good team. He got 93. He's got to be a 90 overall. He had to be a 90 overall. But now you're saying, okay, 360, what the hell are you talking about? You just beat this dude with a stacked team. Yeah, I did. But this is just overtime. This is just house rules. I got lucky, kind of. I believe I got lucky. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I think I just got lucky. But that lurk was me. That interception was all me. But my defense, when my computer, they're reaching out and doing stuff. I don't know if it was an update, but they never do that in other games. When games I'm not recording, they don't do that. And but this still the fact. Go to Reds, go to Mud, go anywhere. The game is unplayable at times, especially on defense, because you can't do much. It's just you're so limited to what you can do in this game that it just takes the fun out the game because it's just pretty much playing guys who like that dude right there. Okay, he had a good team. He didn't do nothing too stupid, too easy, too crazy. But he came out in his man coverage because he seen if you come out in man coverage in regs and most of the time in regs, you come out in man coverage with any team, they're gonna lock down. Like man coverage right now is the only thing you can run in this game, but you can't really run that all the time because if you go against a Julio Jones and regs, I did it. That dude's gonna burn you all the time. You can't or Tyreek Hill, guy like that. But my biggest pet peeve, my biggest thing in this game is what really makes this game unplayable and it's terrible because dudes get on the defensive line, these D-line users, and instead of rushing these dudes will get on their defensive line and then run back in coverage. And the guy that they're using still can run faster than a receiver. I've seen it. The dude had Clowney. He took back in coverage. Okay, Clowney's not super slow. He's not, but he's still a defensive line. He was really a defensive end in college, but he's a outside linebacker now. But he shouldn't be running. This dude caught up to Tyreek Hill. Jadeveon Clowney caught up to my Tyreek Hill in regs, not in mud, the regs. So Tyreek Hill in regs has like 99 speed, and he caught up with him. I'm like, what the hell? How's this dude? He caught up and actually made the breakup. He couldn't make the pick because he couldn't hit. I guess his catch rating wasn't high enough. But he ran backwards on a post route and caught up with him and made a coverage play. While he was on the line, he was on the defensive end line as a defensive end with his hands down in the dirt. So, like, how is that possible? The dudes are still running around with defensive ends. They don't want to use the safety or the corner, even the linebacker. No linebackers are using it, but they don't want to do that. They want to sit around and use the defensive ends, and they're getting breakups and coverage sacks and interceptions with defensive ends. How is that possible? And that's why this game has so many problems. I know the update did some things. Update didn't do much, but as you can see, that game right there, it showed I can still beat teams with stacked squads and money. It's gonna, but if you're trying to compete and stuff and play for that tournament, you're gonna need a team like that guy's team. They're gonna cheat. They're gonna cheat my team eventually when it matters. It didn't matter that time. It didn't really matter there. because it's just house rules. But if I were to just stepped into a real game, he probably would have beaten me because he would have came back. Even if I was up 21-0, the game would have said, okay, let's make this guy come back. He done spent too much money for this team, and they're gonna let this guy come back. And it's just a lot of stuff that's going on with this game that I hate. It's just I try to play. I don't play as much now, so I don't play whole hours and 25. I'm not even stepping in the weekend league. Even though I qualified, I'm not stepping into that right now. So you have to wait for that. Y'all know how I was in weekend league. It's because it's gonna come to the same thing. I'm gonna win about 8 to 10 games. As soon as I get to about my 8 wins, the game gonna start cheating me, and I'm gonna start losing to terrible bums. So why just not do that and just wait until my team gets better, because it's what's gonna happen. But yeah, what y'all thoughts on this game? My whole problem is the zone. The zone is just terrible. Is just I don't want everybody to have great zone coverage, because it's not. That's what it's not. That's what's supposed to happen. But when a guy's in a zone and he's just standing there and you throw the ball right to the guy, you tell him to be where you want him to be, and he's not there. He's somewhere else, way in the stands, in the concession stands, getting soda and stuff. That's where I have a problem, because the game is not giving us all the control we're supposed to have, and it makes the game less fun to play when you know, okay, I'm on defense. I know I gotta get lucky. Pretty much everybody in this game, we just have to pray to get lucky. Just to pray to get lucky on defense to make one stop. Because if you make one stop, the guy's gonna quit. Cause he knows, oh shoot, I can't play defense either. I mean, if you try to blitz, blitzing hardly works unless you using, and that's just how it is, I guess we're gonna have to deal with for a little bit. And the game really patched back to Madden 20, if you ask me, because like I said, dudes running around with defensive ends now, and coverage and stuff, covering 3-4 routes. That it's back. That's what is happening. So let me know what y'all think about it, man. There's just a little gameplay there, but we back with the great recording. I'm pretty sure this looks good. My resolution and everything. So we're gonna see what happens with this. I can stream. I can talk to y'all and do everything like I used to be. So let's go, man. Podcast coming this week, I believe. Yeah.